section of a third form. We have two kicks that are designed to cover lots of distance. So the first one is a jumping snap kick. There's two ways we can use a jumping snap kick. So let's go over that one first. So a jumping snap kick can be used for fake, right? We can use it for height too. So I guess three ways. So jumping snap kick, let's just show what that is first. We're in a back stance. We're going to kick with our front leg. We're going to use our back leg as momentum to get ourselves up in the air or moving forward. So remember, for power, we want forward or rotational force. So think of skipping, but I'm using my knee to throw myself forward. So I have forward momentum now. I can cover a lot of distance quickly by doing that. Now the difference is when I do that, I'm going to cycle and kick. So I'm going to switch sides. So this knee's coming up. My left leg is coming up, and I go to the kick. So when I do this, I'm going to bring up one knee and then the other. 1, 2. Okay? That's our movement. Knee, knee. Knee, knee. Now this is not how I'm going to throw a knee. We'll get to that at some point. Okay? Instead, I'm just using this for momentum. So I can use it to get height. Right? I can use it to get distance. Whoa, I don't have enough room. Can I go any farther? Distance. Okay, let's 8 foot, 9 foot. How much did I cover there? These are 2.5 each, so let's measure it. From where I started, well, that's 5, 7 foot, something like that. So imagine I'm covering 7 foot very quickly. Now, if you're just standing here, so if I'm really far away and you do this, I'm just going to move. And this is not used to close distance from somebody who's far away. This is used to close distance from somebody who's backing away. So they're just outside my reach. Imagine somebody standing like right on this line. Every time I start to hit them, they move back. Right? Every time I move in, they move out. I've got to move in quicker. Okay? Boom. I cover twice as much distance in basically the same amount of time. Right? Here, this is just like throwing a snap kick. I throw the snap kick, they back away. I throw the snap kick and I jump forward, throw the second one, that would be a double jumping snap kick. In the form, we're just doing one. But here. Okay, so that's a forward moving jumping snap kick. Now I can use it for height. I think we'll discuss that in a different video. So that'd be one of the other ways we can use this. So in this form, it is specifically for they're moving away. I need to move forward faster and get to them. Okay? The second movement that does the exact same thing is sliding side kick. So same thing. It covers distance. This time, we're not jumping. We're stepping backwards with our back leg. I'm going to break this down in a couple ways. But the simplified version would be stepping behind the other foot with the toes pointed backwards. Then I'm already in position for the side kick because that's where the foot needs to be for a side kick. 1, kick. Okay? So instead of here, or here, I'm way over there. So we do a little hop with it. Okay? This foot is moving forward. It can do a step. It can do a big lunge, a big hop, and then kick. Just depends on how much distance I need to cover. Now, what's important, and something I didn't do yet, is this foot has to move. You don't usually explain this when I'm first teaching it, right? Because it's already confusing enough. People can't figure out how to spin. It's a complicated technique, right? But I teach it fairly early, right? So this foot, right now I'm on the center line. If I step behind and kick and I fully extend, I'm off the line, okay? So if I'm lined up with my target, I need to move my front foot off the line so that my kick ends on that line, okay? Because otherwise this foot is off the line, the back foot. So I move that. So if I'm sparring, that foot's gonna move over as I step. So it's almost like I'm starting to turn, but I'm not. Here. Side kick. Okay? So move the foot just a little bit if I need to stay on the line. If they're moving around, it might not be such a big deal. The line might not be important. But like if I was going to break a board or something, or at a static target, then I want to move the foot off the line. Otherwise, what tends to happen is people step way over here, and then when they kick, they're kicking the target here with nothing behind their knee. So there's no mass behind their leg, and they end up just pushing the target. We want to break and kick through the target. Right, that was a little bit off center, but again, there we go. Right? So that's a sliding side kick. Okay, so 2 kicks for gaining distance on somebody who's moving away, right? I'm fighting with somebody, they're moving away a little bit, I need to get close to them. If I just kick, I can't move quick enough. Boom, all of a sudden, I'm way closer to them when I throw that kick. Boom. Now, the next thing that's important about both of these kicks is one of our points we talked about, which I mentioned a little bit earlier, is forward momentum, right? I generate power in 2 ways, rotation and forward movement. This is forward movement to a great degree. The faster I'm moving forward when I hit something, the harder I'm going to hit it. So, no good, gonna move fast, right? That makes my side kick extremely more powerful. So much so that arguably the sliding side kick is going to be the most powerful kick you have. You put the most amount of mass behind your leg. You're using some of the strongest muscles in your body to throw the side kick, and now you're adding very quick forward momentum, right? The only kick, I think, spinning side kick's not quite as powerful. A jump spinning side kick, maybe, especially if you jump forward with it a little bit. We'll get to that in a much later video, but for now, and just generally, a sliding side kick is not only allowing you to gain a bunch of distance on somebody, but it's also allowing you to hit harder than basically any of your other kicks. Okay, you're breaking ribs with a sliding side kick. You could probably do that with a regular side kick. Sliding side kick, no question. You hit somebody with this. This is the kick that all the videos of Bruce Lee kicking people and knocking them flying back, or him hitting the heavy back. It's this kick. It's not that Bruce Lee is very good, because he was very dedicated and spent a lot of time doing this, but it wasn't like Bruce Lee's really great, that's why this kick looks really good. It's a really good kick, okay? So, like if Bruce Lee was just throwing a regular side kick, everybody would be like, not a big deal. But with the sliding side kick, man, he's moving super quick, he's hitting super hard. That's what this kick does. Anybody who can spend time doing this will get good at it. It'll be every bit as good as anybody else's, okay? It's a very good kick. Jumping snap, sliding side. I'll see you in the next video.